So this has been a big, I've had lots of questions around this, a big transition for me at the moment. When it comes to sovereignty and love. And I spoke about it in another video when it comes to sovereignty of the land and being connected to the field. And again, I feel like this still connects to self and sovereignty within the self and what that actually means to not be seeking or grabbing or rescuing or fixing. There's an integration that I feel happens. There's a descent and a rootedness, a sovereignty, a moment of, this is who I am. I'm not this and that, or I don't need this and that outside of me or from this person. I don't feel that we're always continually learning and growing. But I feel there is a sense and a knowing where I feel even, future ancestors will come further into this world having a deeper sense of who they are, where they're more, let's say, more fully connected to their hearts and rooted, the thing that I'm speaking of. So the thing I feel that I'm remembering is sovereignty right now. But then what comes with that is I am what some people call a HSP, highly sensitive person, and where, different people are wired differently. We have different nervous systems, and I am highly sensitive, and the way I experience love and depth and connection with another, I have learned that not everyone experiences or wants to experience love in the way that I do. And I really feel that I've been through this, I'm still, in this process of this delayering, and each time it's a new experience. It's not like I'm, wanting to fix, it's like I'm finding out more of myself. I can allow myself to be uncomfortable in these experiences, feel the pain, own my mistakes, become more aware, and it's really about becoming more into my own presence, so that I can hold myself and love another deeply from a place of wholeness within myself first. But to have an awareness of that, this is when eros, sexuality, attraction comes in. Because I'm beginning to notice that there's this mistake of, it's mistaking these highly chemical states, or like when we're feeling chemistry with someone, or sexual energy that is pulling us in. Yes, they're pulling us in for a reason, and it's asking us to heal something, but it's a lot of the time, we don't even have awareness that that's happening, and we're like, oh, this is the one, or we're getting lost in these sensations instead of having a heightened awareness of, oh, actually, this is just this is connecting me further to myself first. And that not every connection is meant to be in my life forever. That I can step away, that some connections aren't so aligned or aren't so great for my system. I feel right now there is this presence that I feel I'm remembering, we're remembering. And to become aware that this heightened state, or this getting lost in, because passion and eros can be there, but it's like when we have a knowing and a sense of self, I'm not getting so lost in it. It's like I have there's an awareness of this love that actually holds ease and not chaos. And a lot of the time I'm being pulled out of attachment, mistaking it for it's a layer of fear instead of love. So I feel the more when Eros begins to rise and we do healing with Eros in it, it literally starts rising in the body. It doesn't stay stagnant. That brings with it a lot, because it's bringing up our emotional wounding. So, grief, shame, guilt, to be felt. But wounding is held within Eros. So it's healing sexual wounding, but it also connects to the way that we relate to another. So it's because I don't feel like it's like we've lived off, it's not even romance, because a lot of the time it's just wounding, but it's like romance is a very important piece, but it's like we can't just live from a romanticized idea of someone, because we know that's not healthy. It's just such a big topic, and I feel like, but romance can be everywhere. It's like I can romance myself, I can romance my parents, my friends, environments, life. It's and sometimes that gets stuck on it just being with, a more sexual partner. So I feel like it's this emphasis now when we're healing. It's like it's not so such a creativity and love in this when it can be met in being curious, beginning to open. And I guess it can be hard when there's victim that's there too. But there's a presence that starts awakening. And there's still things we're not going to be able to see. But then there's a deep knowing and trust that, no, this is what I value. And then the more we begin to hold and see those values, which can change, we begin to receive that back, because there's an honoring within self. We're in such beautiful times right now, deeply, deeply painful times. The distortion of a lot of it is rooted in the disembodiment shame around sexuality. Which is creative energy. It's so beautiful. And can we honor our own Eros, holding our own Eros is like a whole other thing. It's hard. But it's doable. I think this connects, like I've said, to sovereignty in the field, because they go hand in hand, which creates a balance and a rootedness. But again, I feel this is something on a collective level that we are remembering